against me, then ask for my help. Go get out your feelings and get it yourself. Might got the same shoes, but you ain't gon' step. That shit that you just put out, you could've kept. Yup, she got a nigga, he got a shirt. Why? You can't compete when you can't.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video with your boy Dari Promo. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that bell, turn your notifications on, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. So I told y'all I was gonna get back to using my podcast equipment. You feel me? You know, it's just really been sent to the side and everything, but I still been being consistent. But I feel like since I spent the money on it, we might as well put it to work. You feel me? Put it to use, and not let it collect dust. You feel me? So I'll just be so quick in the rush to get up on YouTube to talk to y'all because y'all so 100 with me and I'm going to keep it so 100 with y'all. You feel me? But today, I wanted to go ahead and dive off into this topic. Clearly, what you see in the title, talking about the power of being able to walk away from things. So, what exactly do I mean when I say the power of being able to walk away from things? When I say that, I mean like negativity, people who stunt your growth, people who overlook you, people who doubt you, and that's a whole lot of power to be able to walk away from things. And not just that, but, relationships too. It all boils down to relationships too, that plays a big, you know, impact on it, it plays a big impact on it for sure, for sure. But for me, I say the power to be able to walk away from things is knowing right there and there if this is good for your energy or not. Now, a lot of people ain't good with being alone. I'm totally fine with, being alone, being to myself. But once I start to get bored, then I just, be ready to make some music. You feel me? So that's how I vent. That's my therapy right there is, making music, on instrumentals. But I haven't made a song in a while. And what's a while to me, I would say about like, about 11 months. Finna be going on 12 months. So that's basically almost a whole year I haven't made a song. But I could say my mind, it's been almost everywhere, that you couldn't even think of, So them are thoughts and, stuff that could have been, written down into music, made a song out of it. Cause I realized like the power of walking away also comes with the power of knowing the right ones to vent to and who not to vent to. So for me, most of my time when I'm venting, it's either right here to God, for number one, or it's YouTube. Them my main sources of venting for right now, I could say. Either God, but I'm venting to God every day, but behind that, we got YouTube. I get on here and I kick it with y'all, you feel me? Cause y'all really tapped in with your boy Dari Promo, And I wish I really, took this YouTube stuff way serious way back then compared to now. Cause my YouTube channel been open since 2011. It's 2025, you feel me? So that shows you I've been playing around, but we playing catch up right now. That's why we, showing up every day, being consistent and, following these rules and doing everything we gotta do. But back to the power of being able to walk away. So, you know, the power of being able to walk away from negativity is like, negativity ain't just always loud. Sometimes negativity could be quiet. And what I mean by that is you could tell somebody a good idea and they don't even give you no type of feedback. You feel me? Not saying that they being negative, but they ain't supportive. So, that ain't really what you want in your life. Somebody who ain't supportive on you. If you support it to them, but they ain't supportive to you, you feel me? And we sharing each other ideas and all that. You get what I'm saying? So that's a lot of power right there to know who you are and knowing okay, we ain't gonna bring this person no more ideas. Especially after you done tried and you done tried and you done tried. You feel me? So it takes a lot of, power to actually walk away. You feel me? For real. Cause you try and you try and you try and you try and you try. And I can go on. Try and try and try and try and try. But you know, with everybody it don't work. With some people it do work, you know, but everybody don't click well. You feel me? So back to what I'm saying about the power of being able to walk away from things, you know. Like I said, you know, it ain't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet, right? You could be, you know, hoping this person do this or, you know, motivating this person to do that, but your plans always seem to get shot down, you know, but they still go by it and, you know, try to do your plan or your idea, you feel me? But it is what it is, you know. It's like it's real life crazy out here, y'all. It's real life crazy out here. But the most of the power you go get is, you know, when you see some negativity, just walk away from it. Don't even entertain it, you feel me? People can't get your power unless you entertain it. That's why negativity try to come your way because negativity ain't got no power. Negativity wants your power. And negativity gets your power when you give it to them. But if you don't give it to them and you just mind your business and keep continuing to carry on and live life, they will never get that power, you feel me? So you gotta know who really on your winning side of things, you feel me? Who really with you on your team, you feel me, for real. But, you know, it's a lot of ways of, you know, building power and having power and being able to walk away from things. But everybody can't do that. Everybody ain't built and it ain't that easy. You feel me? But like I said, we try and we try and we try and we try and we try. But eventually, you know, you get fed up and you get tired of it. Especially if you a Pisces. I don't know what y'all horoscope is out there, you know, but us Pisces, you know, we comfortable with being in our own lane, you know, and rocking with who rock with us. You feel me? Rocking with who rock with us. But like I said, though, I wanted to get back on this, you know, headphone set and all that, and get to kicking it with y'all, you know, from the microphone, putting this microphone back to use. You know, so I wouldn't really consider it this a podcast, but it's just me chopping it up with y'all. You know, giving y'all a game. You feel me? At my age, you know how I, you know, move and how I operate. Cause like I said, you know, I'm Dari Promo. I gotta take it one step at a time. I might post this or post that, but it ain't posted in real time. You feel me? I post it when I'm in a whole different location. That's just how I move most of the time. You feel me? Like I'm always, you know, 10 steps ahead of myself. It feel like, you know, for my age, 28, it feel like I'm about 38. You feel me? I done been there, done that. I done been out there in the field. You know, I done drove in this car and bullets, you know, came my way and I'm still here. Thank you to God and the angels, you feel me, that was with me. For real. I done been through some stuff. I done did some messed up stuff in life, you feel me? I done, you know, bully people. I done did everything, you feel me? And you know, most of that stuff I regret, you feel me? Like, you know, bullying people back then in school. It wasn't really bullying, but you know, they wasn't picking with me, so why was I picking with them? You feel me? But now it's like, you know, a lot of them see me now and they realize that Dari Promo matured. I didn't grow it up, you feel me? I didn't learn right from right and wrong from wrong, you know. So we all grow older and we start to, you know, get out here and read and expand our mind and learn things. But not all. A lot of people like to stay stuck in one spot. Me, I can't do that. Me, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go learn this. I'm gonna go learn that. You feel me? Because learning do not stop after 12th grade. Learning do not stop after 12th grade. You feel me? Like, look at how far I done came, y'all. I got my own merch right here. You feel me? Background, equipment. It ain't that easy. It ain't that easy, but we do it. We do it and we show up. Look at that. You can put a whole HDMI cord in this. But I'm kicking it with y'all right now on my MacBook. You feel me? If you don't know what a MacBook is a laptop and it's an Apple device. So I'm kicking it with y'all on my MacBook right now. But I do got an iMac. That boy been collecting dust. Thinking about giving it to my niece, you know. Why not? You feel me? Especially if I ain't doing nothing with it, you know, keep it in the family. You feel me? But yeah. Other than that though, YouTube, you know, the power of being able to walk away from things is knowing it's gonna be some negativity, so you never even go. You never go to that party. You never go to that event. You feel me? Because you already know what type of time it is. That's the power of being able to walk away from things. The power of being able to walk away from things is seeing these people fighting or getting ready to, have a big commotion to where it lead to a fight in an open parking lot. It's about 10:05 p.m. at night, and you know you ain't got no business being over there, and you know they all wild and on some bull. So why would you even add yourself to that mix? We gonna walk away from it. You feel me? Now that you done walked away from that situation, not saying that this happened all the time, but you back at home and you see that same situation on Facebook, scrolling on your news feed, or on YouTube or anywhere. You feel me? Saying what just went down. You feel me? And you ain't in that video because you was out the mix the whole time. You feel me? So that would come with the power of being able to walk away from things. You feel me? Real talk, y'all. Like your boy Dari Promo. I be, having to walk away from so much negativity in my life, like dealing with this negative person, this negative person, this negative person. At some point, we just, you know, block them, block them. You gotta do that sometimes. If they get that negative, it leads down to having to block them. But I can't believe we done got so deep off into this topic, man. I'm 11 minutes in on this topic, like that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hopefully this video right here was able to motivate some of y'all. Shit, I don't know if I should have kept going on this motherfucker. I didn't gave y'all so much game, man. The power of being able to walk away. Like I said, some people can't walk away, especially from their first love, man. Like what? I got my heart broke, man. My first love. It took me a minute to walk away. But years down the road, especially after you keep trying to reach out and they still don't reach back out, you gain power to walk away. But like I said, not all people. Not all people, y'all. So take heed, take notes. Thank y'all for tuning in with your boy Dari Promo. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that bell, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let me know if y'all want me to continue to use the microphone, the headphones more, you feel me? Maybe this, make it better for y'all, or it really don't matter. I'm just trying new things around the house, man, for real, for real. So yeah, I'm out, y'all.